Dear fellow Americans, what we're about to show you is Microsoft Flight Simulator failing the American public. As you can see, this is Mount Rushmore. This is apparently where the faces should be. I have never been there, and that is why I wanted to fly there. Bing Maps shows it as supposedly being right. Oh, there's Google Maps. That's clearly a face. There are some other faces. Let's see what Street View does right up here. Whoa, that's a museum. Let's see if we can see it right here. Street View, show it to me. Alright, so yeah, so there's the faces. They should be right there. Absolutely. There's Bing Maps version of the same thing with no Street View because Bing Maps sucks compared to Google Maps. And as we can see, no faces for the American public. The second national treasure that Microsoft has failed us for. How is this even possible? Oh no, I'm going to crash right into it now. I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, my controller was up. Haha! Alright, so we're going to do a little tour of Washington, D.C. Let's see how good or bad it is. The Pentagon actually looks pretty good, all considered. There's the Pentagon. We're going to go over, we're going to see the White House, the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument. Washington Monument looks absolutely terrible. There's no points on the top. These are 3D modeled things, kind of like the Mount Rushmore. There's no excuse for them not to be modeled correctly. So, Lincoln Memorial looks good. Can't quite see Lincoln in there. We'll go back for that in a minute. So of course there's the Washington Monument. That's not the correct shape. As you can see, the shadows. First of all, we got two shadows. And what's that gray thing? Yeah, so that's an absolute mess. This is the Capitol building coming up. It does not look like the Capitol building at all. That's supposed to be it. That does not look like the Capitol building at all. At all. That's so disappointing. We're going to go back, look at the Lincoln Memorial, and we'll come from the Capitol building at another angle. That's supposed to be it right there. No dome, no nothing. Look at that. That is a joke. Absolute joke. Washington Monument, joke. You gotta wonder, either did they screw it up? They're supposed to be like correctly modeled cities. Did you see that plane go by? That's pretty funny. But there's really no excuse for this. This 3D modeling, that should have been perfect. I mean, look at that. What the hell is that? Put some flaps up so we go a little bit lower. But that doesn't look bad. A little choppy. You got a hint of them in there. They're pretty cool. So, I mean, overall, I'd have to say, highly disappointing. Highly. This plane is terrible, by the way. So, we go by it one more time, and just to show you guys, we will jack up all the graphics for the ground-based stuff. Should be that all the way. We don't need that. Buildings, ultra, right? It's going to crush the system, but whatever. Alright, 6 frames per second, America. Does not help the Washington Monument. And I want to do this on 4K so you guys can see. I mean, if anything, this allows us to see it a little bit slower. What a horrible mess, huh? This is what happens when you use DX11 in 2020. You know, if this was on DX12 or Vulkan, which Vulkan would never happen because of Microsoft, but DX12 should have been used. That would have been able to use the cores more efficiently. But no, I even pinned the affinity on my 3900 to the first 6 cores so that it doesn't have to jump. Alright, so here's the Capitol building at the highest graphics per building that we can go. And you can see that does not replace the Capitol building whatsoever. So Microsoft failed when it came to all the American greats. Fly anywhere in the world, just don't expect it to look cool, you know. And it's very disappointing overall. An impressive game, but disappointing when it came to stuff like this, which I would assume people would want to do, like me. Thanks.